Dr. Belmer, this briefing will serve to recap your mission objective. As you know, the consortium I represent seeks to dominate the field of anomalous materials research. We believe that our supremacy in this field will allow us to pioneer exploration of extra-dimensional space. For many years now, the United States government has been using the Black Mesa complex to move ahead in these areas. My employers wish to impose roadblocks in the path of the US government and set back their progress. Your objective is to damage their information systems so that data recovery is difficult and time-consuming. You have been provided with a data device. Use it to introduce a virus into their data systems. Unfortunately, you do not have adequate security clearance for access to data control operations. Therefore, you'll need to figure out a way to reach it on your own. However, to assist you, we have planned a little incident in the anomalous materials test lab. This should cause just enough confusion to allow you to reach data control ops. Periodically, during your mission, you will receive transmissions from me. These messages will help you navigate the Black Mesa facility and identify alternative paths. Good luck.
That theory of yours is correct. Hello? I am rather looking forward to this How interesting. Hello. Just look at that. Greetings. Hello there. This should shake up the unification, boys. Hello? This should shake up the unification, boys.
I got explicit orders not to let you through without your hazard suit on.
I am rather looking forward to this
Welcome to the HEV Mark IV Protective System for use in hazardous environment conditions. Communications interface online.
Warning, quantum reactor failure. Material laboratory. Containment breach in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit and evacuate the area.
I don't want to die! I've got to get out of here.
You'll need to reach Dr. Zimmerman, the sector administrator.
Oh dear!
End of the line for you. End of the line.
Shoot shuffle. Shoot shuffle.
loss detected. Minor lacerations detected.
Freeze!